Public Nemesis Media.
Good afternoon, welcome to Public Nemesis Media. I'm making this short unscripted video as a thank you for all of my viewers, for all the people that have supported me all this time, for all the people that have made this amazing year even better. I really appreciate you people, and I'm really, really thankful for all of that you have given me in this amazing year. I'm also making this video to give like a short explanation on exactly what I'm planning to do, why I'm doing this, and all that. Basically, when I actually did a rebrand of this channel, I was a bit excited, to show my new image, so to say, something much more advanced than just a ordinary podcast. And I was actually very happy with the response that I got. Quite to be honest, I wasn't even expecting, that there's gonna be a lot of like this big number, on views, like at least in that first video where I talked about me discovering my Bulgarian ancestry. It's quite insane, man. I'm actually really lucky. I'm one very lucky bastard. I'm going to be quite honest with you. And definitely I'm grateful without a doubt. You have seen my maybe you have seen the very first real, I guess not real video, but like the video you see on my channel is like a little announcement that I got, and it's painfully long, and I think I more or less made it on purpose like that because I just felt like talking a lot, and I was like super excited to talk a lot and share what I have to do. And even today, there's still a lot of stuff that I'm planning to do. So, but yeah, I definitely don't take it for granted. How many times have you like heard stuff around guys who are like modern day doomers and who don't really do anything, or like why am I here? Why do I exist? You know what I mean? And I think that this is something that I definitely want to do for a long time. This is sort of like my legacy that I want to leave, for the world. I actually found something, that I love doing. And again, I'm super lucky to have a lot of people, that actually watch my stuff and support me. So I definitely recognize that I'm like very again lucky. I use that term a lot, but that's just how I feel, and I'm totally grateful, and I can say happy. I legit have not been happier in my whole life. I think as like in the last couple of years or so. 2021, 22, 23. It's definitely a big step, in my life. It's just like in general. So again, like I think that it's good that you can finally hear from someone, especially doomer like me, to say like I'm happy, man. Like legit, I'm legit happy, and I want to continue doing this. So, anyways, what I actually am planning to make and do. First of all, you may have like seen a community post that I've made where I said that I'm gonna make one more video, or at least try to make one more video before the end of this year. It's not this video that you're currently watching. It's more like this really big project that I'm not gonna say what it is about, but if you like watching the stuff that I'm most known for, then I don't know why you wouldn't like the upcoming video that I have, because it's a heavy subject, but I think it's very important to know. And yes, it is a very important subject that I've spent hours and hours, of research, for a long, long time, and actually plan to make a video like that for over a year now. But only now I actually got to to the point where I can, write a script and explain everything in exquisite detail. And that, of course, leads me to the other point, that as to why the video actually won't come out before the end of the year is because simply the video is too big. It's too big of a project. The script is really big. Actually, I dare to say it's got to be my biggest and most ambitious video yet. The subject that I'm dealing with is simply like that. There's a big backstory to it. There's a lot of stuff that happened. There's also an aftermath that is very effective. So it will take some time. Hopefully in January you will get to see the final product, and yeah, it's really, yeah, that's first thing that I'm gonna do. So that's one thing. Another thing is that there's still a lot of things that I want to talk about. I know there's a lot of people telling me go make videos about Montenegro, tell me about Montenegrin ethnic separatism, maybe some relations like that, maybe do some other subjects that is not about Macedonia or Bulgaria. And yeah, there's stuff that I want to talk about. One of the plans I got is about Montenegro and that whole Serbia-Montenegro relationship and all that, and history. So there's definitely going to be a subject, and just like with the Macedonian and Bulgarian videos, no one is going to be happy with them. No, I'm kidding. But the reason I'm saying that is because I have people telling me how I piss off everyone with my videos, even Bulgarians, with some of my takes. It depends on the video, because, each video deals with a different subject, and there's still many times that I try to stay as neutral as possible. And I guess the result of that is me pissing off everyone. And that's a compliment, honestly, I have heard from somewhere, if everyone likes you, then you're not doing something right. It's something that I guess you can really say that I aimed to make my videos sort of like this, having hot takes, unique takes, be provocative as possible. But I can also say that it wasn't quite unexpected, especially when you deal with subjects like this. You gotta expect that that there's gonna be no responses like that. But that's again, I'm just joking a little. The response has been really positive, for a lot of this year. What I'm saying. And even from what I also really like about you guys is that there's a lot of you that will have genuine arguments with me in the comments at all. Although sometimes I won't respond because it's too long of a content and I'm just too lazy to type down a response. I'm sorry, that's just my laziness taking me over. But I have seen a lot of YouTubers. I'm not gonna name them, but let's say there's a lot of, you can pick a person that's representing an ideology different from what I present, say Macedonism, modern Macedonism, and from what I've seen, the negative comments, if I can call them negative comments, any sort of comment that kind of disagrees with them, is not from the fans, but from people who mostly came to ridicule them and to sort of argue. And I'm saying it because for those people, when I look at their fans, the fans eat up everything that they say. There's no critical thinking. I've said, never take my words for granted. Do your own research. Maybe I'm lying. Just go ahead and look up what I had to say, research it yourself, come to the conclusion if I'm right, if I'm wrong, or if I'm partially right. That is all up to you. You know, you need to have your own viewpoints, and if your viewpoints actually are like, you know, nearly the same as mine, awesome. If they're not the same as mine, that's also awesome. You know, just have your own opinion. And I've seen from those fans that they really don't. It's like an echo chamber. They just listen to the same old narratives that they do. You know that you've seen millions of those Macedonian narratives. I'm just giving Macedonism as an example, and they just feed themselves, you know, one another in that echo chamber, and there's like no space for the other side to give their own opinion, and even when they do, they just are automatically dismissed and ridiculed. You get called a Tatar. So to have, like, you know, viewers of mine who actually watch my videos and then just go in the comments and say, okay, you have your own views, but I think that my views are built like this, you know, and, you know, they talk about some of my takes and what they have to say, and maybe they view things differently. And we have actually quite like civil response, you know, none of them, you know, call me names or anything like that. None of them are there to get me. So I actually really appreciate that kind of response, because that's kind of the only way that you can like get more like advanced, perhaps, you know, with your own takes, you know, you add to my take, and then we can make like a bigger picture of the whole thing. I'm not saying that I'm right on everything. I'm not right on everything. So to have, you know, again, those kind of responses is awesome. And the fact that it's all, you know, civil and all that is it's only great. So that's just another way of me saying that I appreciate you people. So yeah, that's for that. I think that's, you know, sort of kind of about it. I also forgot to wish you guys a Merry Christmas for those who celebrate Christmas today. You know, I think that this is like beautiful time of the year. I don't know about you, but this has been, you know, kind of like my favorite part of the year, whatever year it was. This and like the beginning of summer. You know, whatever you are, just you know, I hope you enjoy your holidays, and I hope that 2024 will be an amazing year, because this year has been, at least for me, pretty awesome. You know, I'm really am very satisfied with the response, you know, that I got. Not just a response, actually, even I can even say that I'm happy with the videos that I've made. There's kind of the stuff that I plan to do for like a long time, not just with the subject, but also with the production and the format of the video. It's something that I'm still learning. You know, there's still I'm learning, you know, new ways to like make a video better for watching. I learn a lot of stuff in the program, you know, what to do in here and there. Maybe if I do this and do that, and it kind of gets, you know, progressively better, production wise at least. So you know, hopefully that trend will continue. And since, you know, with the plans that I have, 2024 is definitely going to be another year that I really want to make a lot of content like this, and have, you know, a lot of things and takes, you know, on various subjects. So again, the first video that you will see is a really big project. I say very important, and it's not like people have not tackled it, you know, before, but it's more like different parts, I say, because, you know, there's like the preceding era of that issue that I'm talking about, that same era, and then later on, you know, the aftermath. And even with those 3 eras, there's like different aspects of everything, and there's like blog posts and even videos that talk about kind of the stuff, but it's all like separate. And I want to make like one larger video that will talk about the entire chronology of that whole thing. So yeah, this has been like this one unscripted video to like explain, to sort of like show you what I have in plan to end this amazing year on this like very positive note. Yeah, I will see you guys in the beginning of next year. Have a safe and wonderful holidays. Rest a lot and be happy. A lot like me. So yeah, thank you very much for this amazing year. I really appreciate you people. And yeah, see you in 2024. Goodbye.